expectations are running high as India's budget is just round the corner. But what are industry leaders feeling about India's economic ambitions and the quest for a developed status by 2047? We spoke to Niranjan Hiranandani, co-founder and MD of Hiranandani Group, and this is what he had to say.
Well, I think we are very much on the way with a GDP growth of 7% plus. My belief is before the end of the year, you're going to see it at 8.5. You're seeing per capita growth also taking place. We have a young population. 50% of the people are below 35. And all the aspects of growth are there now centered in the economy. We have been able to get balance of payments because of our association with the Western world and the Eastern world. I think a combination of all these factors are really taking India forward in a very big way. The budget is definitely going to be a situation which we are going to see, which will be again a game changer because we have Modi 3.0 coming into the picture with a huge commitment of what the future is going to bring to us. I think the way forward has already been indicated in parts. For example, let's look at one of the first cabinet meetings of Modi government. They committed 3 crore houses, 13 million houses in the affordable segment to receive interest subvention under the PMAY scheme, Prime Minister's Awaaz Yojana. And this particular scheme will enable affordable housing to get a boost. So 10 crore houses in the 10 million houses, in the urban areas, 20 million houses in the rural areas. A combination of all this is really going to give a boost in the real estate sector. Infrastructure, already the announcements have been made, and I think that is something which I will take a leap forward in terms of how it's to be done. RBI has given a huge kitty back to the government. So I think that is another factor which is really going to help the budget and all. In issues which are there on the ground level in terms of manufacturing, the PLI scheme, housing segments, urban infrastructure, water to the home, all these factors are likely to see a growth potential in it. But all in all, I think there will be a lot for the middle class as well as for the people for future employment in terms of growth in this country.
And to take that further, our correspondent Disha Shah brings us a report from Mumbai.
See, for a common man, it is very difficult because prices are going up, but wherever I go, I see that the salaries are still the same. They haven't had an increment in a couple of years today. I mean, COVID time also, things were so expensive and so difficult to get, but they had to survive. And you see, salaries, domestic help, or staff in the shops and all, their salaries are still the same, whereas they have to pay more money to purchase. So it's difficult. So I think they need to even increase salaries and yes, please reduce the prices of our daily consumption.
So in Bombay City, if they reduce the transferability of the land from, say, collector leasehold land to, so now most of our city, like for instance Cuff Parade, Nariman Point, if you see this area, Marine Drive, and even the suburbs, more than 12,000 lands are owned by the collector. So if they transfer that, they have started from 50% to 25%, now to 15%. They have to bring it down to 5%. If 5% they bring it down, the costs will come down. There will be more development that will take place, and that will also prompt people to even make their own apartments ownership. So there has to be, of course, tenants are sitting there for so many years. You cannot expect for them to leave their apartments for nothing. They're all many of them can't afford high rents or high values to buy to go away from tenanted apartments into ownership apartments. These people are paying 500 rupees a month as rent. Now, if you expect them to pay 4 lakh rupees a month, they are not going to pay. So some formula has to be derived by the government to make residents affordable. How to make it affordable, that has to be done together with the landlords and the societies, and certain laws have to be changed where the residents in Bombay can become affordable.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.